Welcome back to the channel, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of being a year on from when I was here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a walk up, and because it was a year ago to the day that when I went this way. I'll show in a wee minute. Putting the new boots to the test. Right, here we go. Going to go to where it all began. To when all my spiritual senses all of a sudden just went, hello. And it's been like that ever since. So if you don't know, this is where it began, and it's exactly a year to the day. 1 year, exactly 1 year ago. It was a day similar to the day, well, a wee bit earlier. It was a wee bit sunnier. Just the clouds are rolling in, and it's got that. It's going to snow, but anyway, looking forward to it because I'll come out in the snow. The next nighttime video here will be next week. Just because it was a year ago next week that I did the first ever nighttime video, so I'll come back here at nighttime. It's been a wee while since I've been here at nighttime. Like I said in a previous video, day always come. I will come because you never know what you're going to encounter, because I've encountered some weird things in here, heard some weird things as well, seen as well, so because I got to there and it was like, ooh, this is Druid energy, even right now. And I've gained a bit in confidence as well, because I turned my back there a year ago to the day. I would never have done that. It's just, I'm fully at one with the light. And I take that to another level. I'm at one with the light. The light is at one with me. And I'm also prepared to go to Valhalla. Why? Because why not? I want to go to a place where I can drink mead, ale, eat food, and listen to old warriors and whoever is up there. Listen to their story. Because if you've got a story worth telling, you'll get picked by Odin. Anyway, I will do a witching hour on that, because I've touched on it in a few videos. On a couple of videos I touched on a couple of things. I'll do a full witching hour. It's broad daylight, and even right now, and I'm not making it up, because I've got videos to back all this stuff up. I'm not playing on previous videos, because even right now I just seen something. It's broad daylight, because I've got my new boots on, so I can actually, and they're super waterproof, thermal insulated as well. There's obviously a wee bit I can't show completely because there's some fucked up shit. Don't know why people do that kind of thing, but they do. People are people. Came up here just to see if there is anyone, because I seen something walk down here. I'll show you where I was. I was just standing through there, and I seen something walk this way. So we'll walk. Where am I walking to? I'm walking there. There's no noise because I would have heard it. Aye. Broad daylight. Mad. Aye. It was, I'm not making that up. I wish I was. Exactly a year ago today. I don't come in here very often because I do want whatever's in here getting used to me coming in here. I've had a spirit talker as well, and the spirit talker sort of clarified that there is, because I did do research on this place, and people have came here and done things, unfortunately. But on top of that, there is a Druid energy, but there is something else. And there's been, through the spirit talker, through the spirit talker device, I've also had something warn me of that. And I've also stated in that video, I know. It's just, it's only ever revealed itself once. And I did record it, but I deleted it as soon as it was on, as soon as I finished recording. Why did I delete it? Because I like to sometimes rewatch my content, because I see things that I didn't see at the time through rewatching, and plus that was the whole point in doing it, is to rewatch them. And I also rewatch them to learn how to be a wee bit more entertaining as well, because at the same time I also want to be entertaining, and that's all. It's all a learning process. Because going from my very, very first videos to the videos I have now, like, the difference is, even in a short period of time, the difference is staggering. Like, because I'm learning. I rewatch videos and go, maybe no do that, or like you add a few things. And at the moment, because I do pay attention to the comment section. And if you've there's a recent comment, you need to can you say what the Spirit Talker app says? Well, I'm on because I'm at one with the light, I know to, like, I'll take what resonates and discard the rest. But there could be a hidden message for someone that's for a viewer of the channel. So for that, I'll start putting what the Spirit Talker device says. You've asked, I'm doing this video. So on the next nighttime video, which will be in here, because I'll be doing a year on video coming in here, because this is the daytime video part 2. Just I'm adding more because I've already seen something back down there, but I'm just coming up here because I didn't come all the way up in the first daytime video. I only stayed down there. It was at the night time that I came all the way up here. Then I came back in another daytime video. Just, I don't know, I've even on the nighttime videos, I do come venturing up here. I know how many times I've ventured up here. There's a reason why I don't venture all the way back up here, because it's the area where whatever's here, because even right now knows I'm talking about it, the further back you go, the heavier the feeling is of being watched. So on the next nighttime video, it's going to be a full here, and it'll be over the witching hour as well. Because I didn't, the first nighttime video, it wasn't over the witching hour. It was between 11 o'clock at night and 1 in the morning. It was a couple of hours, but I'll come back here specifically at the witching hour. I'll come back here at 2:30 in the morning, and I'll stay. It'll be a couple of hours because I'll stay, and I'm going to record 2 half-hour videos, part 1 and part 2, and then I'll do a wee video on after the witching hour, which will probably be about 20 minutes or something. So that's the plan, and that's on a specific day as well, because it was a specific day that I did the very first nighttime video, and I didn't stay for very long because I was sensing other stuff. But I only really sense that the other whatever it is when I get to this pit, because there's like, the best way of putting it is like the Druid comes down and it's like warning, and then because at first it's hostile, it still is, like even right now, like there's another presence, but the Druid energy knows I'm talking about it. Sometimes it gets a bit annoyed when I talk about it, because I wasn't meant in the entity's way of. It's been a while since there's been probably a human that's came up and been able to actually see it and then actually talk to it. It's only came through the Spirit Talker device a couple of times, but I can hear in the background when something else is talking. But this is the further back you go. So there is actually another bit that's further up. I've actually got a video about that. You have to go. I went through and up and stuff. It's up in that area because you can see the other bit of the woodland in the background, just over there. I've also been up there as well because there's more woodland over there. Just you can't really, because don't know if you'll see, but through the trees you'll be able to see the bull. It's the bull I mentioned. This is his field. He's pretty chill, but I know, if you know, you know. The bull that's here has fully let me know, if you come fucking knocking in my field, I will kick off, and he'll cause this whole valley to kick off. I've got a couple of videos where I mention it, and the bull knows. I know, because I've came here in the daytime without recording just to say hello to the bull, and he's even during the day lets me know, like, they fuck with me, pal, I'll get this whole valley kicking off. Because there's other fields that go around, and there's more fields up and over, and there's more cows. There's more cows and other bulls all over the place. Like I've been around, and just that's future content. It's what I'm going to call the summer content. Just going for a dander, going for a jaunt. They're Scottish terminologies for just going for a nice summer walk. But I'll be able to actually do a wee bit of camping as well. So that's future content in the summer. I'll do camping, a couple of camping expeditions away, because I go away way out into the middle of, buttfuck nowhere over the witching hour and stuff. But I can go even further than that, and I'll do camping. Summer camping videos. And that's the other reason why I do come up here very often. So you get slapped in the face with the tree decides to slap you in the face. As you can see, I'm turning my attention away. I'm distracting myself because it's not welcoming. The other, whatever other energy is in here, it's no welcoming. Put it that way. Because I could sense that it wasn't very welcoming there. I can talk about it now. Well, I wasn't starting to talk about it up there. A few feet. See, when you're dealing with proper spiritual energy, it's amazing what a couple of feet can do. But even during the day, you can't fully turn your back because I've seen it earlier. So now that we're going back down this way, we'll probably end up seeing it again. So probably best doing it like that. It's the wrong format. I've came on this format because there has been a couple of comments left over in the past year or so, but hey, it is what it is, it's the internet. But anyway, I try to make these videos as entertaining as possible. I am still learning, and any content creator will always tell you, we're always learning. Doing content videos, you're always learning, coming up with new ideas. I don't like the energy here, but I like that adrenaline of like even during the day I'm being watched. There's an entity in here there's a Druid entity that I can see, but there's also something else. I've only ever seen that other entity twice. I'll go to the area where, even during the day, it's been a while, I'm starting to see them again. And be able to actually see the boots. Actually proper, really comfy boots. That's the only reason I would have came out more recently with the witching hour video, but hand on heart, it's because I never had a pair of boots. You can coming out in a pair of trainers and stuff it's all right for the first hour, but after the first hour, because I come out and I'm out for like even the now. It's probably it's close to 2 o'clock. I've been out since 10 o'clock. Now at night time it's the exact same, because you just never know. You never know. And I sat on a rock there a wee while ago. Just made my circulations came back to my buttocks, or my gluteus maximus. My two gluteus maximus has decided to heat up. The very, very first time I seen, not the Druid, the other entity was there, in that bit just there. Because at first I thought it was a human, but the way it moved, and I knew it wasn't the Druid, because the Druid it doesn't really hide itself. It doesn't hide behind trees and stuff. I've seen it walk, and then come. I'll go back to where. I'll go back and show. So I was here, it was here, and then I seen it there, because I'll go to where I actually, So the second time I'll show. Huh. Just through there. It knows I'm talking about because I just seen it again. Anyway. The next probably knows, the Druid energy probably knows it's been a year. But sort of respects the fact that I do come here all the time. Because there is other woodlands that are, aye. So this bit here. So this is, so I've seen it. So bear in mind, I'm down there. This is where I seen it initially, and then it walks down that way, and then I've just seen it at the bottom of the top of the hill. If I was standing at the entrance looking up, I would have seen it as well, because there's a bit there where it stands. It stands in between the trees, but it makes no sound. Whereas the other entity, however, is something else entirely, because that makes a sound. The Druid energy doesn't. I've got a rough idea of who the Druid energy is, but I won't state it. Just there's really, if you go doing research on Druids and stuff, you come across certain names in the Druid side of things, and I respect it for being Druid, but am I going to call it whatever? No, because there's a possibility that it might not be that Druid. So you've got to be careful. It probably is, because I've not just seen it here, I've seen it in other places as well, so it probably is. I know it's not just tied to here, but it sort of comes and warns that, like, the only time I see it is when I know that the other whatever it is here is around, because that's when I'll see the Druid in full vision, because it's warning me, like the other things here. Whatever, I know what the other thing is, but I won't call it and I won't name it. Even in the broad daylight, because I've had the tree knocking in here during the day as well. I'll be back here for the witching hour. I'll have something to talk about, but that'll be down by the tree before coming in here, because I'm going to do the actual walk in here a year on from when I first came and did the very first nighttime video, and but this time that wasn't done over the witching hour. That became later in the year. Last year it became later, so this time I'm starting off on that witching hour. The first witching hour video of the year was quite interesting. I know, coming here a year on, and I also state, like, even now, just pay attention to the background, because sometimes I turn my back and it sometimes doesn't know I'm recording. Not all the time anyway. So this is for those that have been watching some of these nighttime videos. Spiritually, I like to put myself as it's a pagan saying, a sheep in wolf's clothing. Or a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's the best way I put myself spiritually. And then when things get, that's when the full spiritual, like, and sometimes it, like, druid energy in here, because there was the full moon, the first full moon one. Like I start challenging it spiritually, and up. It's a battle of what they call the battle of the battle of wills, and it sort of respects the fact that like you're willing to. Aye. So we're going to go to because I watched a wee video the other day there. So that's the holly tree that I'm on about, and over the harvest full moon. There's a set of eyes in that tree looking back at me. Now, the Enoch, the video that I deleted after the Enoch video, because there was a part 2. I didn't upload a part 2. See that tree right there? There was a being standing, so where the branch is going up, I seen a pair. Oh, come bring the hand in. So where my hand is there, that's where I seen a pair of glowing eyes. And I seen the glowing eyes when I got to this bit here. I got to this bit here. I'm coming along with the camera, and I turn the camera and you actually see I point the camera out there, and then you see the pair of glowing eyes looking back at me. That's the other entity in here. I want and I've got the goosebumps talking about it. There's a reason why I didn't upload that video. There's people out there that'll be like, "Oh, you should have uploaded." No. I always trust my instinct and intuition with that. Because I didn't do another nighttime video for a wee while after that. Because the other entity in here, whatever it is, I come with the intent to play, like, because I'm dealing with this proper ancient energy. Even the Druid, you dare go playing with that kind of energy, because it's ancient as well. But this other entity that's here is older than the Druid. The Druid originally warned me, like in a dream, like, if you come here, like, didn't play, because there's something else. I'm a warning to be like, here, like, you're tread carefully coming in here, because there's something else in here that's far older. And what was it? The Druid even said it sees the Druid as a threat. And when things start seeing Druid as a threat, then it's no looking very well, because it's no nice, put it that way. There's evil, and then there's just like, there's older. It makes this kind of energy, put it this way, like, I've dealt with demon energy and stuff, and like the ancient energy makes demons look like nothing. They're easy to dispel. This sort of thing, it's properly attached to the land. Like, it's properly, the best way of explaining it is it's attached to the land. It's not the place, it's the land. It's like the land energy. And like in here, like, I know a bit about the history of where I am, and further up there's a lot of dark history. A lot of fucking dark shit's happened here down over the millennium, because it is like when I say that this energy's older than Druid energy, because there's bits of Appalachia. I've seen some videos and I'm like, that's Druid energy. Because the Native Americans talk about Druids, just not, they tend not to, because they were there before. They were the people that were already there. When the Native Americans originally came to the land, there was already small pockets of people there. And they were Druids. in certain parts. In certain parts there was druids already there. And people will say, well, where there's druids, there's always something else. Yeah. I just didn't expect it to be here. And then, obviously, down through the years, people have came and done things here. That's what it is. Because you can pick up on that energy straight away. It's usually the energy that wants to come through the spirit talker device straight away, and I've got to kind of put a barrier up and be like, here, I'm not here to communicate with they. I mean, no disrespect to the kind of spirits. I'm not here to talk to they spirits. I want the druid to talk, and I also want the other thing to communicate as well. And I've got a feeling that's going to happen at some point. Whether it does or no, it's just going with the dream I had last night in a previous dream, and then me seeing the druid a couple of times now, and sensing the other energy up at the back, because even during the day you can pick up on that. Like if you're spiritually awakened, this place will challenge you. Your first challenge is the druid. You've got to pass the druid test before you can want to start communicating and stuff here. Like, you've got to pass the druid test first, because that really makes its presence like you're no welcome. Like, it's watching you just to see if you're going to be disrespectful or that. No, I'm just here I was drawn to it because I seen something standing. I'll go to where I seen it during the day a year ago, because it is a year ago today. Sorry for blabbering, but I'm giving a bit more context, because it is a year on, and I'm giving a context as to why I've came out and been doing what I've been doing, because I got its curiosity, it's got my curiosity, and there's some form of mutual understanding there's a mutual understanding between me and the druid energy. The other energy, however, that's not quite clear, because if I do encounter it again, I'm not going to be deleting it. I will upload it. I now know to put warnings and stuff, and I've stated, like, there's been a few times in these videos I've had to say, like, before you watch it, use spiritual protection. Because even right now, while I'm leaving, and even now it's like there's something else here that's like making sure. But I want to show what led me up here exactly a year ago, because I was down at that, down there, and then came to, there's like a fence, because I came up, because I seen it at the corner of my eye. I can actually go down to where I seen it, which is over here. Oh. Woohoo! Down here! Here. So a bit further up. It was here. Seen it standing here. This is where I seen the druid one standing here, and then I seen it another time and it moved a bit closer, and then that's when I decided to come up, because I didn't know it was I just seen a hooded, cloaked figure standing, and it tickled my curiosity, because it's been at that point I've not seen something like that for a while, so I was like, huh. And then I seen it again, and I always work on threes. I seen it a third time, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I always work on threes. I seen it a third time, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I seen it a fourth time, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I seen it again, and I was like, nah, I need to go. And then I This is where I seen it standing the first time, here. And I can even stand in the way it was standing. It was standing and it was looking out over that way. It was just standing facing forward. It didn't look over or anything, it was just standing facing forward. I'm sitting over at that tree, I seen it, and then when I got closer, it was up in the trees, and then I seen it. I never seen it again until I came back at night time, but it was letting me know it was there though. But that's the full scope of like a year ago, because it is a year ago, so I have no idea how much storage I've got, but I've got a few content videos to upload. I don't want this one going off too long. So as you can see, the sun's the cloud and the it's amazing how the fog and the cloud have came down over because it came down over the hills, and you can also see it behind me as well up there. It's pretty cool, because it's now starting to get a bit chilly as well. There is also that. Now that the sun's behind the snow clouds, it's getting a bit chilly. But I thought I'd come back to where it all began a year ago to the day. So on that note, I'll be doing more daytime content videos between. They'll just be short daft videos. But the next long content videos will be the witching hour, where it all began a year ago. I'll be up there a year ago to the day on the witching hour. So you can, because I didn't go there the first time I went there at the night time, as I've stated before. It wasn't over the witching hour, but this time I am going there over the witching hour. Because this is still part of the journey through the Vale as well. And that was quite interesting, because a year ago I didn't really sense the other energy until I came back on the full moon. That's when the other energy decided to appear. Up until that point, it was only the Druid. I didn't know there was something else there until I came back on the full moon. Because in the full moon videos, especially in there, you hear chanting and stuff. Like if you're watching with headphones on, they're worth a watch. But things have intensified since then. A lot. Because there's a lot happening in the ether as well. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. It's been so you now, if you've got to this part in the video, you now know what the next long form content video is going to be. A year on, back there in the Druidwood, but over the witching hour. The same day, a year on, just over the witching hour. Because I'll do a ghost. I don't know quite yet. I don't know whether to do an urban legend or a ghost story at this tree before the witching hour and going up. I've not quite decided if it's going to be a ghost story or an urban legend. Not quite decided yet. It'll probably be an urban legend. Anyway, come join me on the next nighttime video. There will be daytime videos. There will be a few. No, not a lot, but there'll be some wee random daytime video. It all depends what's happening in the world and what's happening, to be fair. It all depends. It all depends on what's happening in the world and what's happening. So whatever's happening in the world and what's happening, if it's worth coming out and doing a mad rage, a mad mental take on what's happening in the world and what's happening, then even during the day it's mad. Anyway, come join me. Come join me on the night time. On the night time witching hour at the Druid Wood. That'll be very entertaining because it'll be 1 year exactly since the last time for when it all began. The very, very first nighttime video is in there. A year, exactly 1 year from then, it's going to be done over the witching hour. So until then, stay safe, stay blessed, God bless, peace.